Hi book nerds, and welcome back to book club. So today the video is going to be a little bit different. I do have the book that I did read, but I did also DNF it. I got halfway through and I just decided, you know what, I'm bored, I'm not having fun. This book wasn't what I thought it was going to be, and I'm just going to DNF it. I'm not going to keep wasting my time on it. And frankly, the reason why I DNF'd it is because this book was advertised to me as a mystery. And I was very excited. I was like, oh, it's going to be a cozy mystery. It's not going to be like a murder mystery like I'm expecting, but it's going to still be full of intrigue and like, oh, what's going on? How did this get here? How will we figure this out? And I was really excited for that. But again, I don't DNF books unless I read halfway through them. I read halfway through and the mystery barely showed up. And this is not a big book. This is a pretty small book. This is like, God, I don't even think it's over 200 pages. Oh, no, it is. It's 237 pages. And so I read about 115 pages in. The mystery barely was talked about, barely showed up. They just talked about the little side things that was happening in here. And I was really, really disappointed in this book. You know, I mean, it's not a bad book. It's in Annie's Attic Mysteries, A Spicy Secret by D. Savannah George. And I just wasn't happy with it. But when I first got this book, I also got 6 other books just like it. I have more, but I took them all down. They're scattered on my bed. And I was thinking, you know, I wasn't very happy with this book, and I don't want to have to waste my time any more than I should. And these books are pretty small because they're all really thin books. So I know this isn't part of the normal course, but I am going to be changing up my videos every once in a while. So here's how this video is going to work. I did not like A Spicy Secret by D. Savannah George because the mystery just wasn't there for me. I read halfway through and the mystery was barely talked about. Maybe that's on me for expecting like the mystery to be like the biggest thing, but if it's an Anne's Attic Mysteries and you have something like A Spicy Secret and a pretty good like back of the book blurb, which I'm not even going to talk about that because that's not going to be the point of this video. The point is that I DNF'd this book. I have 6 others of the same series, and they could be standalones as well. And you know what? I am going to read those 6 other books, see if I'm also going to DNF them, or is there actually going to be a book within this series that I will enjoy? Because frankly, when I read one book and I don't like it, and it's part of a series, I don't want to read the rest of the series because, well, if this book didn't get me interested, why would the others? But I do have 6 of the others. Some of them do sound really interesting, and I want to give these books a fair chance. So, during this video, you're going to see me go through 6 more books, not just one, but 6 more books, and I'll be giving you light reviews on whether or not I really liked them, I really hated them, I DNF'd them, or if they captured my attention enough to bring me all the way through to the end. And they're all pretty short, only a little over 200 pages, so we're going to start reading, and this is in the same vein, I believe, because it's really hard because like this isn't Anne's Attic Mysteries, this isn't Annie's Quilted Mysteries, but I'm pretty sure they're all the same characters, they're all in the same, yeah, this is, these are quite literally the same. To find out how to get other books in this series, to find out how to get other books in the series, visit annsfiction.com, annsmysteries.com. They have the same little Anns at the back of their thing. I think this is the same universe, same series, same books. It's just different because, yeah, this is like about a quilting group, and I'm assuming this is also about a quilting group. So I'm going to be reading A Midsummer Night's Theme, and I think this is actually the first book I saw that got me interested in finding the rest of these, because I am, in fact, a Shakespeare nerd, and I do know how Midsummer's Night Dream ends up, and whenever I see a play of words on something, I'm assuming it's going to follow a similar vibe, pattern, storytelling. Like, I know the story of A Midsummer's Night's Dream. I'm expecting references to it in this book because it has a parody title of it. And if not, then I will be disappointed, but we'll see. We're going to get started on this book, and we'll start going through the rest soon enough. Hi everyone, I went through a lot with these books, and I realized very, very early on, just by reading like the next 2 or 3 books ahead, that I'm really not going to finish reading all of these books. And I know I said I would. I know I said that I would give the books a fair shot, but the more I was reading it, the more I was just getting so frustrated with the writing, with how the story is laid out, and not only that, but like, these books are written by different people. It's the same universe, it's the same series, same characters, but they're written by different people. Angels in the Attic, Mary O'Donnell. Letters in the Attic, Deanna Julie Dodson. Ragdoll in the Attic, Jan Fields. The Deed in the Attic, K.D. McCrite. It's different people for each one, but it's the same. Anne's Attic Mysteries, Anne's Attic Mysteries, Anne's Attic Mysteries. I don't understand it, and not only that, but the same issue that I had with A Spicy Secret is the same issue I'm having with these books, is that they're portrayed as mystery books, and they're not like murder mysteries or anything like that. I'm fine with that. That's why I bought these books, is because I was like, hey, this looks like it's not going to be a murder mystery. It's going to be a different kind of mystery. I'm not used to that kind of thing. Maybe I'll really enjoy it. I love the idea of like a cozy, low-stakes mystery, and it seems really fun, and these books were not fun because the mystery was not even the main part of the book.
Bruh.
Every time I got halfway through these books, the mystery wasn't even like a big thing with it. So once I got like 2 or 3 more books in, like once I read like 3 books of this series, I was just done with it. I was like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to keep wasting my time if they're gonna give me this really cool mystery. Like, who does this journal belong to? Where did the recipes go? Where, like, who got this deed? How did it get, like, you're not giving me what I'm actually interested in. Like, yeah, the mystery looks really cool, but then you're like sidetracked for the majority of the book for like the interpersonal relationships or whatever project they're doing. Like, okay, yeah, cool, that could be scattered in there, but I thought the main part of this book was going to be the mystery. And again, these aren't big books. These are like just 200 something pages. I get over 100 pages in and they only mention the mystery twice. Just be like, oh hey, the thing. Okay, moving on. I just can't. So I've decided to save my sanity, and because like these books were just dragging on and they weren't enticing me, and with each book that I kept on reading and more of the pages that I read, like I was able to read through them pretty quickly, but it was just annoying me how lack of like the mystery there was. So I'm just like, you know what, I'm DNFing the rest, and I'm not dealing with this anymore. I am DNFing all of these books. I have several of them. I accidentally bought double of Metals in the Attic by Kathy Elliott. I accidentally got both somehow. I don't know. I got these years ago at this point, and I did get them from a thrifted store. I'm not just going to throw them out. I am going to try and resell them. I'm going to either take them to the secondhand store here, sell them off in a garage sale. Hopefully someone who's like actually really interested in these types of mysteries where there's not really a mystery. It's just the interpersonal lives and relationships and the projects that they're doing of like 3 different people. Whoever's interested in that, they can have it. So that does clear up some space on my shelf, and I did go out of town. I did buy a couple new books. So I did buy a couple new books. I am very excited to read these. I do have a list of books to kind of go in order of like what I want to read, I'm gonna be reading next. But I think right now I'm just gonna try and play this by ear. I'm trying to keep this too organized, too rigid, but that just doesn't make reading fun for me. It is fun just to kind of read book after book, but this is why I'm changing up my videos a little bit. That's why it's taking a little bit longer for these videos to come out, because I'm trying to find balance with my work, with my hobbies, with reading, and I want to keep up this YouTube channel, and I also want to do things that I really want to do that are non-book or writing related as well. So it's just gonna take a little time. I might make a couple more videos like this where I'm just grabbing like a shit ton of books and being like, I'm just gonna read through all of these and tell you if I'm DNFing them or not. But for the most part, I am still gonna keep up with the reviews, but the review videos from now on might look a little different. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. It's super short. I'm very sorry it's not like a proper review video, but I was not going to go through the same thing where I was like, oh, there's no mystery halfway through. There's no mystery halfway through. They're like 200 pages long. I'm not doing that to you guys. I'd be here forever just ranting about these damn books. But thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that wonderful jazz, only if you want to. And I'll put up somewhere on the screen of the next book that I'm going to be discussing. And I will see you in the next chapter. Bye, book nerds.